Hey folks, James Abrenio coming to you from Abrenio Law, your Northern Virginia personal injury and criminal defense law firm. In this video, I want to talk about whether or not in Virginia it's possible to get a DUI even if there's no blood alcohol level in your case, meaning there's no 0.08, 0.15, whatever the number means in your case. There's no actual testing done by either a breath test or a blood test. Now in Virginia, the way that the law works under Virginia Code 18.2-266, if you have above a 0.08, the law allows for an inference of intoxication, meaning there's an inference, essentially kind of a step up that the court can use or the jury can use to infer that you were intoxicated when you were driving. Now, to be clear, this isn't a presumption in fact, the courts have specifically said it's not a presumption of guilt of intoxication of that element. However, in many instances, it is the key to securing a conviction by the government against you in a DUI case. Now, it is still possible to be convicted of a DUI even if there's no blood alcohol level in your case, whether it's because either a blood alcohol test was never done, either you were never required to or forced to take a breath or blood test, or for whatever reason, law enforcement simply wasn't able to get it. Maybe they forgot, maybe the facts didn't allow it, maybe your blood alcohol level got thrown out by your attorney during some pre-trial motion. Now, it is much harder for the government to prove you guilty of a DUI without a blood alcohol level, but the court is still authorized and the jury is authorized to convict you of a DUI even without that. So evidence for such as slurred speech, smell of alcohol, you admitting to drinking a lot, you saying, hey, look, I'm drunk or I'm hammered, that kind of thing, falling over, really obvious behavior of intoxication where even without a blood alcohol level, it's kind of straightforward. It is possible to get a DUI in Virginia. So it's a misconception that you can't be convicted of a DUI without a blood alcohol level. But to be clear, it is much harder. Now, if you have any other questions about your Virginia DUI case, particularly here in Northern Virginia and Fairfax, we've created a really easy URL for you to use. It's DUIcharge.com. So that's Northern Virginia, DUIcharge.com. And we'll put a little link up here for you to easily see it. That'll bring you to Abrenio Law's practice page, criminal DUI practice page, where we've answered a lot of questions about Virginia DUI law, and we're continuing to add to that. We created hopefully a useful resource for you and anybody interested in DUI law here in Virginia, but also if you or a family member are facing a charge, hopefully this provides information for you to make a better decision about your case, but also to hire as an attorney. So I'd recommend reading up on it, using all that information there before you talk to an attorney, especially before you call us. Of course, we do free consultations. A lot of attorneys do. So give us a call. You can reach us at phone number 703-570-4180. You can give me an email, james@abreniolaw.com. Of course, you can check out our website, abreniolaw.com. Hopefully, you found this useful. If you did, make sure to share this video and subscribe to our YouTube page. We look forward to hearing from you. Until then, we wish you the best. Thanks.